Welcome to this week's edition of the CA Women's Basketball 3-Point Play presented by Sona Bank Power. I'm Rob Washburn, happy to be joined this week by Jamie Greer, and we'll give you 3 key points to keep an eye on during the upcoming weekend of action. Jamie, we'll start off talking about the league's hottest team, the Delaware Blue Hens, who went 4-0 in CA play last week and are off to their best overall start in nearly 10 years, facing a much improved Hofstra squad, which has split its first 2 conference series. Delaware's Jasmine Dickey and Hofstra's Hens both received preseason all-conference recognition and have lived up to the hype, but they're also getting plenty of help.
That's right, Rob. The Delaware Blue Hens have been super impressive, not only starting CA play a perfect 4-0, but also doing it in a span of just 7 days. Jasmine Dickey has been leading the charge as she's averaged 20 points per game and 8 rebounds per game last week, including 28 points and 9 boards versus William & Mary on Sunday. She's second in the CAA in scoring and ranks 4th in rebounding. She's had plenty of help as Ty Battle posted double-doubles in all 4 games last week and averaged 12.3 points per game and 12.3 rebounds per game. Battle ranks 2nd nationally with 7 double-doubles and also tops the CAA in rebounding. We also can't forget about Ty Skinner, who was named CAA Rookie of the Week after scoring a team-high 16 points at Northeastern on Monday and 11 points versus William & Mary on Saturday. If we take a look at the Pride, there has been so much improvement already. Last year, Hofstra didn't get a conference win, but this season, just 2 weeks in, they already have 2. Hens has scored double digits in 9 of her 10 games and is averaging 13.5 points and 7.3 rebounds per game for the season. Helping out Hens has been Jakayla Brown, who scored a career-high 23 points at Northeastern. She tallied double digits in 7 of her last 8 contests and leads the Pride with 13.9 points per game for the season. The Pride defense has also scored at least 20 turnovers in 7 of its 10 games.
Drexel is also off to a fantastic start this season under new head coach Amy Mallon. The Dragons have been one of the top defensive teams in the nation, holding opponents to less than 50 points per game. They also do a great job taking care of the ball on offense as guard Maura Hendrickson and Hannah Nihil have combined for 45 assists and just 14 turnovers through the first 6 games. Jamie, what has impressed you so far about the Dragons, and how will they respond to the challenge of trying to slow down the CAA's most prolific 3-point shooter and William & Mary's Sydney Wagner?
Drexel's lone loss of the season came on December 13th in a tough battle against Villanova. Hannah Nihil has been Drexel's leading scorer in 4 of the Dragons' 6 games this season. She's averaging a team-best 15 points per game and has double-digit points 5 times. The Dragons have also found offensive production from Mariah Leonard, Kayla Bacon, and Kashana Washington, who has scored double digits in 4 of her last 5 contests and is averaging 12.4 points. But Rob, you spoke about it, and I would agree that what has impressed me the most isn't really a shocker, as Drexel year after year continues to be impressive on defense. The Dragons lead the CAA and rank 2nd in the nation in scoring defense at 48.5 points per game. The Dragons also top the CAA and are 21st nationally in field goal percent defense. They are going to have their hands full, though, to slow down William & Mary's Sydney Wagner, who hit 7 of 14 trays and poured in a career-high 31 points at Delaware on Sunday. She ranks 3rd in the CAA with 20.9 points per game and has been William & Mary's top scorer in 7 of the 9 games they've played. Wagner leads the CAA with 33 three-pointers and is shooting 38.4% from beyond the arc. She has made 55.9% of William & Mary's trays for the season.
We wrap up this week's 3-point play with 2 teams who looked like CAA title contenders based on their play in the non-conference portion of the schedule, but haven't gotten much game action lately. Elon's last game was back on December the 20th, and the Phoenix will be playing their conference opener against a JMU squad that's only played 1 game since December 19th. Jamie, what can we expect in this one?
Rob, I am super excited for this matchup. You know that the Phoenix are itching to get back on the court, and I'm interested to see if there will be any rust early in this game from both teams as we get back into competition mode. Bree Perpignan contributed 11 points and 5 assists in the Phoenix's win over UNCG and has had 13 points and 3 steals at NCAA&T. She leads the Phoenix in scoring and is 2nd in steals for the season. A transfer from UNC Asheville, Ivana McGill, scored 13 points at NCA&T and 11 points versus UNCG while shooting 58.8% from the floor. She's averaging 13.7 points per game over her last 3 games for the Phoenix. Now, JMU is a young team with a new look this year, but the Dukes proved in their come-from-behind win over Towson that they have the fight to finish games strong. The Dukes trailed the Tigers by 15 midway through the third quarter, but closed the period on a 14-5 run to trim that deficit to 6. Kiki Jefferson scored 16 of her career-high 24 points in the fourth quarter versus Towson. She also grabbed a season-best 11 rebounds for her second career double-double. Jefferson ranks among the CA's top 10 in scoring, rebounding, and field goal percentage. Even if the Dukes get behind, I wouldn't count them out.
Here's a look at this week's schedule around CAA women's basketball. Thanks for joining us for the CAA Women's Basketball 3-point play presented by Soda Bank Power. As always, all of the CAA Women's Basketball action can be seen on flowhoops.com.
And CAAsports.com has all the information you need for stats, video, and audio. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching CAA Sports and on Twitter at CAA Basketball using the hashtag CAA Hoops.
That's all from us today. Enjoy the games, everyone.